Hey guys, it's Venomvic here. This is a UU match that I did. It was pretty fun and I liked it. I go for my Zoroark, he goes for Porygon 2. I go for the U-turn because there's absolutely nothing I can do with that Porygon on the field. So I switch into my Raikou. He goes for a Toxic, but it misses. After this, I go for Aura Spear, does pretty good damage. And he tries to get the Ice Beam, he tries to get the freeze on the Ice Beam. He switches into a Suicune. I go for another Aura Spear because I thought he was going to keep his Porygon 2 in. After this, I decided to switch out and go for my Zoroark. He goes for the Scald and did absolutely a mess to my Zoroark. He decided to switch out, goes Porygon 2. I go for a Dark Pulse and did pretty good damage. But I'm a Specs, so I went for another Dark Pulse and take out his Porygon 2. After this, he decides to go Hitmontop. He gets the Intimidate on me. I go for another Dark Pulse. Does pretty good damage on it, but he goes for a close combat and destroys my Zoroark. After this, I decided to switch into my Raikou because I'm thinking Raikou, because it's a Spec Raikou, so it can do a lot of damage to it. So he goes for a Sucker Punch, and I go for a Thunderbolt. And as I suspected, it did a lot of damage to it. He goes for Victini. I predicted the V-Create, so I switched into my Flygon. And after he got a little too scared because he thought I was going to do an Earthquake to him. But I predicted he was going to switch out, so I decided to go for Outrage. And Outrage did enough damage to do a lot to a Suicune. But I'm a Specs. No, I'm a Choice Band, not Specs. Flygon did a lot of damage to it. But after this, he goes for the Ice Punch, destroys my Flygon. And after this, I try to go for a Heracross, but he goes for the Zen Headbutt and destroys my Heracross as well. After this, I decided to go for Darmanitan. He goes for the Stealth Rocks, and after this, I decided to go for U-turn and did a lot of damage to it. And I was very surprised about that. I switch into my Suicune. He goes for Little Grant. Yeah, I think it's Little Grant. Yeah, Little Grant. He misses a Sleep Powder. I go for the Ice Beam, and I'm so lucky that I get the freeze on him. I get another freeze on him because there's nothing else you could do. So after this, his last Pokemon was Victini, and it was kind of a little handful. So he goes for a Grass Knot. I go for a Skull, trying to do a lot of damage to it, which I do. But after this, he goes for a Thunderbolt. And it did absolutely a lot to me. So after this, I decided to go for Darmanitan because whatever move he does, I could take a hit. He goes for V-Create. And it was game right there when I did the U-turn. I had a lot of fun on UU, and you guys want to see more UU, let me know. Guys, remember, like, subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a great day.